Morning everybody. Welcome back to the landscape. Now this was going to be a bit of a rushed one, I'm afraid. Kind of one of those impromptu, I'll go and take a look and see what it looks like. But I went somewhere for sunrise this morning. An hour's worth of waiting for 10 minutes of frantic photography. It was nuts. I'm just going to walk backwards. But there's a bank of cloud out on the horizon over there. I'm not going to show it to you because the sun's just popped over the top of it. What I'm trying to do is use all of this surf and waves and just use those very, very early morning rays before the sun gets too high to create some color and interest down in the surf. It's weird walking backwards to your camera. So, I mean, the setup is pretty simple. So there's the camera set up on the tripod. I'm keeping it out of the sea. I know that salt water and carbon fiber aren't a great mix. 28-70 lens and a polarizer. And my subject is simply what's out there. Now, I have selected a little bit of foreground interest. There's a rock over there somewhere. Not a very interesting rock, but it's there. And I've spun the polarizer so that whatever color and texture is out there is at its maximum. And what I'm trying to do is wait for some interest out there in the waves. And whilst we're waiting for something interesting, just want to show you the other thing that I'm doing is I'm shielding the front of the lens with my body when I take an image. I'm using a 2-second timer, so that's actually quite easy to do. I don't think this lens flares particularly. I don't want to take that risk. Now, the tide is actually on its way out. And I did have a really nice piece of surf that came almost right up to the camera, and I'm kind of waiting for something like that. Although now I'm looking at the waves over there, I might have to point it in that direction and catch some spray maybe, I don't know. Let's take some images. Am I recording? Yes, I am. I've just come back to get my bag. This is really unusual for me, but I've gotten to a point where I'm running and gunning. I'm sort of noticing potential all over the place. I don't usually use autofocus. I normally manually focus, but this is an occasion where I think I've not got a huge amount of choice. It's changing so fast. And the sun is well and truly up now. You can check the polarization. Yeah, that's looking okay. And I'm still just waiting for some interest out in front of me. Waves curling. I've stopped the 2-second timer. 2-second timer wasn't quick enough. And by that, I mean that when something does happen out there, really I should use the, release? Remote release. See, now that's nice and quiet. Thinking, yeah, all right, that's boring. Not boring, but doesn't exactly make for a compelling image. But then all of a sudden, something will happen. I'll get a combination of waves or surf coming up the beach. See, that's quite interesting right there with the multiple waves. Using a 2-second timer, that just became frustrating. See, that's quite nice there. But yeah, using a 2-second timer, that was frustrating because I'd see it, hit the shutter, and I'd be waiting 2 seconds. So I am now on no delay whatsoever. I mean, the camera's on a tripod, so it's not as if there's going to be any issues. I've not got my legs, the tripod legs, in the water, so there's no issue there either. And the rock that I was looking at earlier is well and truly out of the water. I might actually take a risk and go back towards it. Yeah, let's do that. So I've gotten quite close to my rock. There's my rock there. The glare that's on the rock, I've actually managed to dial that out with the polarizer. So, all right, it's going to look like a big black lump in the frame, but what it's creating is these lovely water movements that you can see right now. And trying to combine that with what's going on out there is proving to be quite a challenge. Now I've gotten a little bit closer. I've taken a bit of a risk and now a bit closer to the surf. But I've been keeping an eye on it, and I reckon I should be all right there. The bit I'm finding difficult to do, and I'm not going to be able to do this holding a video camera, is to stand over the lens and shield the lens whilst I'm taking pictures. But there we are. Isn't that fantastic? And I'm zoomed in a bit more as well now, about 14 millimeters, something like that. So the rock and what's going on out on the horizon or towards the horizon is a bit larger in the frame. So my reality is I could probably stand here for another 2 hours just pushing the shutter button when I get some coincidence in waves and so on and so forth out in front of me. The reality is that's never going to work particularly well. Not to create a compelling image. Don't get me wrong, it's a lot of fun. But I think I'm going to wrap this video here. Otherwise it's just going to go on and on and on about me talking about a rock and some waves. But this is one of these chaotic, go and have a look at something, go, ooh, there's some potential there, and then go and explore it. Now, probably trying to do it with a video camera wasn't the best way to actually do that. I should actually have just, well, I probably should have just left the camera in the car and just gone and had a wander. But I kind of wanted to record and put some thoughts down. There we go, there was another coincidence of elements that would have worked. I'm now heading back towards my camera. Oh wow, it was a big wave. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to leave this video here. I've been showing some pictures as we've been going through, and I hope you like them. I hope you kind of understand the chaotic nature of this particular video. Lots of hints and tips as we went through. I hope they made sense, and I hope you appreciate and understand why I was doing the things I was doing. So, Hugh, stop rambling. Thank you very much for watching, guys. If you've enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, consider becoming a subscriber. It's free and you can unsubscribe at any time. So until the next one, hopefully not quite as chaotic as this one. Everybody take care, stay safe, take care of each other. Bye for now. I really have got to move on.